Alright, I am back. No, Abe, I didn't get it. So what is, if you have Hangout, go ahead and leave it in the comments, and I will message you on Hangout. Marcus, leave it alone. Yeah, so it's only time will tell. Hey, no, I didn't get it. So, no, I didn't see the message. Hi, Misha. So, Abe, if you would leave your Hangout Messenger email. No, no.
Mama, it's working.
Would you close it?
No, I have. Curve? Yes. You know,
Ah, there you are. Yeah, so, I'm just on here, just venting about ex-boyfriends or ex-girlfriends. That was just toxic in the relationship. So it's been that's understandable. If your life is unstable, at some point you'll be stable again. You just have to have that faith in yourself that you'll come around and you'll be a better person for it. Rather if your boyfriend or girlfriend was an alcoholic in the relationship, if they were addicted to drugs, or, if they have mental health issues, it's
No, I have.
it's understandable. I mean, I have anxiety and depression, but I deal with it. I take medication, and I've been meditating the last month and 12 days.
It's okay, Mama.
And with that meditation, I feel better the next day. I feel relaxed.
Huh? What's it?
But I'm just on here. Anybody who's, going through a breakup, going through a divorce, it gets easier, and it gets better. But you have to have that willingness and intuitive, and that hope to make yourself better.
Mama? Mama? What, Mama?
What?
Look. It's working. What's working? I just don't know.
I see.
It's working. Give me out, Mama. Give me out, get it.
Mama.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Mama. Give me out.
No, I see.
Give me out, Mama. Give me out. Give it, Mama. Wait. Working. It's working. Yeah.
I see.
It's working. Hold on.
And that's the reason why this is the reason why I made this channel. I've had it for a while now. And, I just want to be an inspiration to myself and an inspiration to anybody who's going through what they go through. I mean, I have triggers sometimes, and, some days are good, and some days just where you just want to just go in your bedroom and lock the door and just be by yourself. That I completely understand that. Well, when I had my first child 5 years ago, I came down with postpartum depression, and then it fell into depression. But, I deal with that. I do take medication, and sometimes that medication just doesn't zone me out, but just keeps my mind at bay, and I just go on about my day. And sometimes my kids does the same thing. I mean, I focus more on my kids than myself. The only time I get focused on me sometimes is when I'm in my daughter's room meditating and just, trying to zone out my own thoughts and body to go to that place where those...
No, that's a bite.
where those thoughts of that day just goes away.
Working?
You know what? No more. Leave it here. It needs to be put up.
It's what a pool! It's what a pool! No, don't say us! No! It's one of the men! 12 minutes!
Marcus. Yeah, it's a hard phase in life. You know, because when I met him in high school, yeah, my 5-year-old is shouting. For some reason, he's not tired tonight. Just like I was saying, when we met in high school, you know, my father, you know, I had a lot of things going on at home. You know, my father was an alcoholic. I was, you know, dealing with that and then going to school and, you know, having, you know, all the things of high school on your shoulders and homework and, you know, all this. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my father, which is he's not with us today. He passed last July, of jaw cancer, and I'm still. It's been a year this past July since he's been gone. And I do the best I can. You know, some days are good on that half, and some days are, I just think about him, and he would have had a good life if he didn't drink all day. Thank you. And this last pregnancy I had with my daughter, I had put that up. I had her on July 18th of last year. And then a week after that, my father passed away. I was only out of the hospital for a week. No, not even for a week, for like 4 days, 3 or 4 days, and then he passed in his sleep on a Friday night. So I was dealing with a lot last year. Just gave birth, just lost her father, and. And this year, this past July, a couple months ago, I lost my aunt. She, pretty much died in a nursing hospital type facility. And, it's been rough the last year and a half. And then with this breakup from my ex, at some point, when does it all stop? Marcus, you know what? I told you to leave it alone.
No, I want to keep it in my power now. No, this part. Oh, I can't sit above.
Yeah, I mean, can you just imagine giving birth and then a couple days later losing your father? Even my ex still has both of his parents and he doesn't. Yeah, time does have to decide our future. Because you know what they say, tomorrow's never promised.
Come on.
You know, it even. Yeah, I read the Bible too sometimes, just to kind of like just get something to gives me inspiration and just get through the day. And it helps, you know, I do talk to my mother a lot. I do talk to my cousin a lot. You know, they live in Louisiana, so you know I have to FaceTime them, and I talk to them just about every day. And Marcus.
I'm going.
Marcus. Okay, you know what? Just leave it alone.
No.
Are you serious? You just blew the power. Oh my God. Kidding me.
Oh. Okay.
See if the kitchen light works.
Yep. Okay. Good. Good. It's okay, Mama. It's okay. See, I told you. 1, 2, yeah. It feels Kimi.
Plug this in. Because it's gonna cut the power off again.
No!
Leave it alone, please.
It's not time!
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so it's just like anything in your life. You know, the devil's gonna throw obstacles in your way. He's gonna, you know, throw this and that at you. You know, you just have to have that faith to come over those obstacles. And that's what this is an obstacle, and I just have to get that obstacle out of my way. You know, concentrate on my exercises, concentrate on my daily health, and my meditation, and my kids, and my job. And that's all that is just, relationships are hard. You know, there's not a perfect relationship out in the world. You know, and you know, even Princess Diana, her relationship wasn't good. I mean, so, you know, sometimes you just have to be by yourself to know what you want. Yeah, it starts off well and it ends in a bad note.
Bad note? No!
Marcus, stop.
Don't push me.
You know what? You need to go upstairs and go to bed.
I love you.
I'll be up there in a minute, okay? Marcus, come on.
Come
Stop. Stop. Let me see.
I get out you, Mama.
Yeah, we can talk on Hangout. You know, all I can say is, you know, have peace and love for whoever, you know, don't respect you. And you know what the Bible say, you know, you have to love thy enemy to, you know, to get through those obstacles. Marcus, leave it alone. No, that's understandable. I mean, we all have bad habits. Oh. Yeah, depression is kind of like that too. It's people who don't deal with depression, they don't understand. They don't know, you know, what you think on a daily basis, what your yeah, it's a vaping's really good. I mean, I love it. I mean, although when you run out of the vaping juice, you know, you got to go buy some more. That's the only thing. But I got to go out and yeah, health-wise it is, yes. I got to go out and buy a new vapor, and right now, since I've started this new job, I have to wait until I get my paycheck to go out and get another one. Which is, some of them are cheap, but the really good ones are between $70 to $100, just depending where you go. But, you know, if I can do one thing in my life, which is be two things in my life, I'm blessed that I have children to carry on my legacy, and, you know, I was blessed to know this person, even if it was for a long-term relationship or if it was just for a few seasons, you know, but I'm humbled that I got to know him the way I got to know him. And, you know, life goes on. I'm not going to sit here and hold a grudge. Oh, thank you. It's just sometimes, you know, it's oh, that's sweet. Thank you. You know, the past is every person in this world, even Jesus, even God had a past. You know, and his past was so much more divine on us on earth because he wanted it that way. And I thank him every day for waking up and taking a breath every morning, for him getting my kids up every morning and for their life. And God, God's always going to be there for us no matter what we do and what obstacles we have in our way. Yes, that is so true. That is so, so true. That is so true. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have any faith, because since what's been going on in the world, with all these, Marcus, stop, with all these shootings and kids killing kids and all this, and hey, you put a hole in my wall, I'm gonna put a hole in your butt.
No, my butt goes hole.
God, Jesus, he went through a lot in his time, and just to be hung on a cross, just so he could sacrifice his sins for ours. Yeah, I do too. I mean, a couple years ago, I lost faith in him, and I'm just, now gradually getting it back. Because I haven't been to church in forever. Marcus, please, put it up. I haven't been to church in a while, for a few years now, but I do read his book, and I do have all the faith in the world, and that he'll never forsake me for all the wrongs I've done, and he's there to take the pain away. He's there to be your father in the spiritual world, and have your embodiment in faith in you too. Because if you didn't have faith, I mean, where would you be? I mean, with what's going on nowadays, with these club killings and these killings in middle school, elementary schools, high schools, you're not safe anywhere. You're not even safe in your own home. Yeah, that plays a big part of it too, and sometimes it's mental health too on a child or an adult too. Because a child, you have to love your child, and I'm not going to say it again. Put it up.
I can't say I have.
Do you need to take your pill?
No.
Then put it up. And so, yeah, it's, I've been through a lot in my life. I've been bullied in high school. I've been, gone home countless of times from school, your dad being drunk and, your mother working 3 jobs and, I give my mother the utmost respect for, taking care of us, and, I do depend on her a lot for advice and, and YouTube, that's, the main focus. That's the reason why I have this channel, to be an inspiration to anybody that wants to talk, just to vent and, going through their daily lives, their events and, the breakups, to have that motivation to, get up and do something for that day and the next day and, don't let, the devil get you down. Because there for a while, I thought I wasn't anybody. I thought, nobody's gonna love me, and, I'm not a bad person. I mean, I would give you the shirt off my back and my tennis shoes, my socks, so you can have something to wear. I'm a simple girl. I'm not like these other women out here. Oh, you need to buy me a diamond ring. You need to put a ring on it. I don't need a ring to know that you love me. If you want to put a ring on it, then that'll be totally up to you. Now, sorry if I'm quoting Beyonce, but, just all I ask just for respect, honesty, open up, have communication. That's all I ask. I mean, I don't care about these fancy houses or fancy cars. I don't care about none of that. I don't even, the way I mean, simple, is if we don't, and if you agree with this, just go ahead and put it on the screen. If you don't have any money to go to, if you don't have any money to go to the mall or, go do stuff on, like go to the movies, I'm simple. We can stay at home, pop a bag of popcorn, and watch Netflix. That's how simple I am. If you have faith in me, I'll have faith in you. I'll trust you. I'll respect you. And, just live our lives to the fullest. And it's, even to sit down on the couch and cuddle up. I like to cuddle. I'm a cuddler. I like to cuddle. We can cuddle up on the couch and, I don't know, watch a movie on Netflix. Or Hulu or, any other apps that's on these new TVs nowadays. I like music. I like to dance and be in that man's arms and just dance away. I love all genres of music. Classic, Beethoven, country music, R&B, soul, jazz, and romantic songs. And you don't have to take me to. Yes, I love Adele too. And the last couple weeks I've been listening to music just to get by with my day, just to, understand those songs where I couldn't before. Because I was so, and this is the first time I've said this, because I was so blinded by what I was doing for my ex, and I couldn't see what I was doing to myself. Yeah, and I just lost focus, It happens. Yeah. We lose ourselves in a relationship thinking that, we're going to with him or her forever, and yeah. I completely understand that too. And you focus on that one person day in and day out, and you focus on yourself. And I think that's where I went wrong. I focused so much on him and I didn't focus on me. But now since I've been single, that's all I've been obsessed with, is just focusing on me and my kids. And just to, you can love someone to the breaking point where you're just, you're falling off the edge, and you hit that rock bottom and you don't know what to do. You don't have, what can you do besides focus on yourself? We can go ahead and do it right now. For a few minutes. I have to, wow, I didn't even know it was that late. Just talking and talking. Yeah, I understand that too. I was to the point where I was suicidal. But I'm here, and I thank God that I didn't go through it. I didn't put myself through that situation where I could put my loved ones through that, put my kids through that. Yeah, we can. Okay, on Hangout. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stop it, this live stream, and then I'm going to Hangout. I'm